Welcome. We are J-3 Tech, presenting our proof of concept for the Portamed ecosystem. The purpose of our product, Portamed, is to appeal to medical professionals and individual consumers. Our suite of product and service offerings allow for cheaper and faster medical diagnostics from a small sample of blood or urine. Using Bluetooth technology, samples will be transmitted to subscribed medical professionals who will in turn provide assessments in real time as they are received. This will allow individuals to avoid time-consuming doctor visits, saving families hundreds of dollars per year. According to a recent study, the average American pays 3.9 visits to a medical provider each year. The majority are routine in nature or are at least considered non-emergencies. An estimated 121 minutes is spent every time a person visits the doctor, with each visit costing roughly $75. Overall, the cost of healthcare is increasing year over year. Those costs make up nearly 7% of total annual household spending. Consumers are spending vast amounts of time and money to manage their health, which in turn creates frustration. From the perspective of a medical professional, the current state of diagnostics leaves much to be desired. Doctors' offices can at times become inundated with requests from patients looking to receive their test results. During a normal visit, an individual comes into the office to have blood drawn. Many offices send patient samples to an off-site lab managed by a third party for screening. Upon completion, those results are then forwarded back to the doctor's office and then communicated to the patient. The entire process can take up to several days in some cases. Additionally, doctors' offices in general are filled to the brim each day with non-emergencies. Physicians are spending less than 15 minutes with each patient in an effort to make time for everyone. This leads to an overall decline in the accuracy of diagnosis and patient satisfaction. There are a number of companies currently looking to disrupt the diagnostic lab industry. Theranos, a Palo Alto-based organization, was very recently viewed as the primary innovator in this space, with its ability to perform hundreds of screenings from a single drop of blood. The company has since come under fire as investigations have revealed that many of its claims were inaccurate or could not be proven. Ireland's Radisson's Diagnostics is another company looking to simplify blood testing with its Gemini platform. Their device will test a relatively small amount of blood and provide instant results. Genelite is also making a foray into rapid blood testing. They recently raised $44 million from investors on the strength of their invention that reportedly provides test results in less than 15 minutes. Introducing the Portamed three-part ecosystem. The first component is the Portamed standalone module for home use. This is a self-contained unit roughly the size of a gaming console that provides a myriad of tests including blood panels, urinalysis, and cancer screening. The device transmits data wirelessly and may be stored away when not in use. The second component is the Portamed Go, a wearable device that goes several steps further than what is currently available on the market. Similar in appearance to a Fitbit, the Portamed Go is worn on the wrist and provides ongoing vital health statistic monitoring like pulse, blood pressure, and oxygen level. The solution at the core of the overall approach is a subscription-based e-service known as the Portamed Cloud. Test results gathered from both the standalone and wearable devices are sent via Bluetooth to the cloud service. In this secure environment, test results may be instantly reviewed by a healthcare provider who is then able to determine an expert diagnosis in a fraction of the time at a fraction of the cost. Patients are able to access their health records in real time, saving unnecessary trips to the doctor's office. Several months of research have gone into assessing the viability of the Portamed solution. Through our SWOT analysis, we've identified a number of strengths. Our solution offers wireless transmission of test results via Bluetooth to a secure cloud-based server and portal access for both patient and physician. This will all ensure real-time test results and eliminate costly doctor visits. With the recent investigations involving Theranos, there is an increased level of skepticism over the feasibility of small sample blood testing. Also, the headway our competitors have made in this space, as well as the patents they've already filed to protect their intellectual properties, are weaknesses that we must consider. There have been several companies who have tried before, yet still there has not been a solo game changer in the healthcare industry that has effectively reduced overall cost. This is the most significant opportunity before us. Our competitors' offerings all seem to focus on speedy testing, but that's where they stop. We plan to take things further by expanding the focus to remote diagnosis, which will ultimately lead to faster, less costly treatment. There are a couple of threats that must be taken into account when assessing the solution. For one, patient medical data is extremely sensitive. Cyber attacks have increased in size and scope over the last several years. Protecting our clients' information will be paramount to our overall success. Also, federal and state governments have many regulatory constraints in place that cannot be taken lightly. Our efforts can be delayed or ultimately derailed if they are not met. With the initial assessment out of the way, there are a number of steps to be carried out in the next phase of product development. The first will be to identify existing patents that either our competitors or research institutions have filed that relate to our plans. A full evaluation of development costs and associated risks will also be carried out. The next step will be to build prototypes of each Portamed component and conduct preliminary testing of UI, compatibility, security, and overall ease of use. Thank you for participating in this proof of concept demonstration of the Portamed solution. We will now open the floor to questions.